everyone, it's Misha Gerrick again. Today is Friday and it's the last Friday of the month. It's actually update day on my blog. A bunch of us, I think we're 18 people at the moment. We have set some huge goals and we are going after them. So on the last Friday of every month, we each leave a post on our blog to let everybody know how we're doing and also just to then have something to encourage each other on. So we visit each other and then we leave encouragement and advice if needs be. It's a great thing. If you want to sign up, you're more than welcome. I will include a link in the list below. How I did, or maybe I should just give you an idea of what went on with me this month. I kind of just realized that maybe now is a good time for me to actually approach my writing as if I'm a full-time writer. When I posted that little bit of news on my blog, quite a few people were very oddly reactionary about it, saying things like, there's nothing wrong with being a part-time writer. Everyone needs to be a part-time writer. It's not realistic to expect your writing to pay for you full-time. I do understand where they're coming from. It is actually very fiendishly difficult to have your writing support you as a writer, especially when it's a situation where you are an unknown. I am an unknown entity, and as such I can't exactly expect my royalties from selling my books to actually carry my writing. The thing is, I'm a business person, except for the past 5 months. My employment has basically been to work for myself with my mother and my brother and my uncle. We have a family-owned firm, and this firm is basically how I generated my money. So even when I said I was having my day job pay for my writing, my day job was in fact never really a salaried job. I didn't have a boss, except if you say my mom's my boss, but I don't like to say that. Everyone basically just said, okay, so now it's quiet, so each of us can then go and put some effort into whatever else we want to put effort in. And that was when I decided to just say, okay, well, I am going to do this whole writing thing seriously as a full-blown honest to heaven business, because I haven't done that before, and now I'm approaching it as if it's full-time, because it is actually taking up a considerable chunk of my time to get everything done. And even if my other business kicks in, it's not going to be of such a nature that I won't be able to continue with writing full-time anyway. That left me in a situation where I had to reevaluate my goal. I don't want to approach my writing as if it's something that I'm going to sneak into my day every now and then. I don't want to approach my career like that, because yes, this is my career. I am building it. There's no reason why I shouldn't see it as a potential business. I have to actually work at it. And I can't do that if I keep saying, well, I'll do this thing later, or I'm not utilizing this because I'm just focusing on something else, because that something else is supposedly something that's more stable and more respectable. But the thing is that there's nothing about my writing career that is actually more stable than anything else I've been doing for the past freaking 5 years. And that's basically my writing business in a nutshell. I need to find my readers, and I can't do that if I'm not looking for them, and I can't look for them if I'm doing something else. At the prices that I have my books right now, if I'm selling only ebooks, I have to sell at least 400 books a month in order to make $1,000, and that's actually not impossible. I don't think so. I don't believe that it's impossible to sell so many books, but you have to put work into it, and I realized that it's not going to happen immediately, so I have to find other ways to do it, which means that having changed the entire way in which I'm looking at my writing and the way I want it to work for me, I have to change my goal. And so my goal is still to make $7,500, but then not necessarily only from royalties, but also from things such as ad money from YouTube videos if ever my YouTube channel takes off, Patreon, and also just using my skills as a writer / editing, because I have basically been editing for myself for years now. So I can use that. I can use my knowledge as a writer in order to generate a service, which I can use in order to generate money, which I can use to publish more books, which I can use to attract more readers. In short, I'm trying to summarize, and every time it just works out that I don't. I want to set a monetary target every month, which I will be trying through marketing and through various means to attain maintain. So what I will be doing is to look for ways in which to generate income for multiple ways. So now it is not only to do with making money from selling a certain amount of books, but also from doing book-related activities, for example, editing and proofreading, or acting as a writing mentor to people. That is the view. The problem is that the sites that I've joined in order to facilitate this, I think it's very much based on your track record, and since I don't have a track record now, it's very slow in building, so I have to build that track record, which means that for the short term I have to take lower pay grades, which is a bit annoying, but understandable. I have to convince people to give me a chance. But anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm setting a monthly target. I will be posting my statistics on my blog, and if you go look at those, you will see that at the moment the goal is $100 a month, where I count both the money that came in from the previous month and also the money that I'm generating for the next month. So for example, if I get in $10 from the previous month, then my remaining goal to generate would be $90. So obviously it will become smaller if I keep it at a certain level, but then also at the same time, if I do reach a certain goal in a month, then what I will do is I will up the goal the following month in order to continue growing, because the idea is that I want to gradually expand to the point where I will actually have a viable business. That's the one side of the goal. The other side of the goal is I want to become more productive at writing again. I used to write quite a lot even with a day job, and it all just basically fell by the wayside a few months ago, and I want to bring that back. The main reason behind this is I believe that I can market as much as I want, but one of the more surefire ways to ensure that I actually build recognition and build a readership is to keep producing books. And I'm not going to do that if I'm going to focus so much on marketing and so much on anything else except for writing. So I have to write. So my goal for this month is I want to finish The War of Six Crowns Book 3. It's already named, it's already got a cover, it's already got its ISBN. I want to finish that book before the end of this year. That's very important to me. It was supposed to be finished, it was supposed to be published already, but I just couldn't. That's going to have to change. I am going to finish this book before Auld Lang Syne gets sung at the end of this year. Basically, that means I have to write a chapter every day. Every single day I have to finish a chapter. It is a huge book. I think I passed the first fifth of it and we're already at 40,000 words. So it's huge, and it's a big word count I have to chase down in 3 months, basically. I don't even think a nano word count target is big enough to carry this book. I'm going to have to nano 3 times now. Scary. The other target is to write a short story for the Insecure Writers Support Group competition. Fantasy is my jam, so I was thrilled to see that they want us to write fantasy this year. I already know what I want to write about, so it's literally just sitting down and writing that thing out and getting that sucker edited before submitting it to the competition. But I have to do it. I cannot submit anything if I have nothing, so that has to get done. Other related things, I want to reformat The Vanished Knight and the Heir's Choice. They are the first 2 books in the War of Six Crowns. I have updated covers which will match the third book when the third book comes out. Now I have to basically replace the covers, and then while I am at it, I might as well do things like update my book lists, add some links to my social networks and things like that, which, it changes as one's strategy changes. There are some other smaller, not directly related to writing goals, but I am not really going to focus on them right now, because I think I need to focus on fewer things but doing more of them in order to get them done, and then moving on to the next thing. Those are my goals, and you can go check out the breakup of my future generated income. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. I just quickly wanted to mention again, if you want more information on how this whole thing is going, you can check out my blog. If you want to check out my Patreon page, no obligation whatsoever, but please, if you want to support me, I would love you forever. You can also find those links below. I'm also on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. I will add those links down below in the description. And also, please don't forget to hit like if you like this, and to hit subscribe if you want to see more of me and to see how I'm doing. Please do leave me some thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is insane? Do you think I have a chance at success, or do you think this is doomed for failure? Let me know. But kindly do be nice. I like nice people. I don't like nasty people. It just makes extra work if I have to block you. She says with the sweetest evil smile ever. Have a lovely day. See you around.